I'm Tony Poulos and I'm at the TM Forum Management World event in sunny Nice. I have with me today Tony Sceales, who is an ambassador for the TM Forum and also on the Digital Steering Group Committee. Tony, great to see you again. Great event so far, concentrating on navigating the digital storm. What's the buzz and what are you getting out of this event?
Hi Tony. Yeah, indeed it is a digital storm. We're seeing all kinds of new entrants, new people coming to the show. There's a real vibrant buzz to what we're doing here. And right at the core of that is the forum's mission to deliver the digital services that will reinvigorate the communications vendors that we have been working with over the last 30 years. So the challenge for us is how do we get these two things, which feel like they're operating on different speeds and different time frames, to work together and to deliver value for everybody.
Well, we managed to bring in some fantastic speakers from other industries to talk about their experiences with digital services and what they're trying to do. Do you think the match was a good match, and do you think that our members, particularly the content or the communication service providers, do you think they got the message?
Oh, I think it was a very successful mix. I thought that Ben Vivian put the picture very nicely for the established order for the telecommunications companies, and the way he put it was, this was about them learning the art of just being there all the time, always on, always available, creating that fabric for us to create the digital storm on top of that will then keep on flowing because the fabric's working. And at the same time, we brought in the Commonwealth Bank, who told us about how they had gone from number 4 to number 1 in customer satisfaction purely by using cloud to drive down costs, but to drive up customer experience. It wasn't about just cost, and I think that was the key message from them. And we had Skype, the bogeyman of our industry, who's ripping the guts out of everything that we've done previously. But actually, they were saying very clearly to us, as an industry, we need you. And I think that Rackspace was saying the same thing, was we need to channel, we need to partner with you guys. And partnership has been a big theme in the digital world. And that's an area I'm particularly involved with, is working out this mechanism, working with guys like Accenture, working with France Telecom, Orange, working with Telefonica, to stitch this together to make an environment that is really partnering friendly. So we're understanding the whole process of how do you find a partner, how do you work out what does the business landscape look like around that, how do you use a canvas, an Osterwalder canvas to design that environment, and then how do you make it work with the APIs and the architecture that fits that together. And that's really the three corners of this digital services steering group, is how do we bring those very compelling people together so that we have launched something. Actually, we launched back in the beginning of the year in Madrid through a London hothouse of innovation, which was fantastic.
It was.
And the next waypoint on the journey is going to be San Jose, where we put together just a business innovation and a technology innovation together in the same place and see what comes out. And that's really exciting.
Right in the heart of the digital services world too.
Absolutely, taking it right to the heart of Silicon Valley.
You've just taken up a position, of course you voluntarily work with the TM Forum, but you've taken up a position, I believe, with SunTec. What's the story there and how are you helping them out? Okay,
so I've joined as Vice President of Product Management there, and SunTec is a great business that has been working with long history in the telecommunications space, emerging in revenue management in the deregulation of the Indian markets. And they have transformed the banking world to one which is now, through their software, they've brought real-time customer experience, real-time policy management, real-time pricing and settlement into the banking world, which this is rocket science to those guys.
Yes.
And it's really interesting how they're now refocusing, because they've realized that there's a market back in the communications world that they now have the opportunity to go and capture, and bringing the banks as digital services vendors.
That's the key element
into the piece. So the whole thing comes back together. So there's a huge amount of synergy between the work I'm doing with the forum, as you say, as a pro bono, but actually very self-interested, because it's what gets me out of bed in the morning is being excited about digital services, and the fact that SunTec has building that capability and already delivering compelling digital services, both in the financial services world, but also now in the media, the connected media services.
You've been a great asset for the TM Forum, and I'm sure you're going to be a great asset for SunTec. Tony, we wish you the best of luck and we'll keep in contact.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you.